China set to raise retirement age to address aging population crisis. Starting in 2025, China will gradually raise its retirement age for both men and women, a significant policy shift aimed at addressing its aging population and shrinking workforce. Currently, China has one of the youngest retirement ages among the world's major economies, 60 for men, 50 for women in blue-collar jobs, and 55 for women in white-collar roles. However, with nearly 300 million people aged 60 and older in 2023, and that number expected to rise to 400 million by 2035, the government has recognized the urgent need for reform. Policy changes. The National People's Congress passed the new retirement policy following a surprise announcement that it was under review. The plan will be phased in over 15 years. For men, the retirement age will increase to 63, while women will see their retirement age rise to 55 or 58 depending on their occupation. The reform will be progressive, adjusting based on an individual's birth year. For example, a man born in January 1971 will retire at 61 years and 7 months in 2032, while a man born in May 1971 will retire at 61 years and 8 months in 2033. This gradual implementation is meant to soften the immediate impact on workers while ensuring long-term sustainability of pension funds. Demographic crisis and economic impact. The move addresses China's demographic crisis, which is compounded by declining birth rates and longer life expectancies. In 2022, China's population shrank for the first time in decades, with 850,000 fewer people recorded than the previous year. The trend continued in 2023, with the population decreasing by another 2 million people. As fewer children are born, the younger working population is shrinking, while the elderly population grows rapidly. China's public pension fund faces immense pressure, with experts from the Chinese Academy of Social Sciences predicting it could run out of money by 2035 if no action is taken. Currently, the pension system relies heavily on contributions from active workers, which means that as the population ages, fewer workers are supporting a growing number of retirees. In 2022, China's dependency ratio, the percentage of people aged 65 and older compared to those under 65, stood at 21.8%. That means for every retiree, there are roughly 5 workers supporting them. However, this ratio is expected to rise in the coming years, exacerbating the burden on younger workers. Global comparison. China's demographic challenges are not unique. Many other countries, including the United States, face similar issues with aging populations and strained social security systems. In the US, the Social Security Trust Fund is projected to deplete by 2033, meaning it won't be able to pay out full benefits to retirees. However, the scale of China's challenge is larger due to the size of its elderly population, which already outnumbers the total population of the US. Experts like Yanzhong Huang, a senior fellow for global health at the Council on Foreign Relations, note that while other nations are grappling with pension fund pressures, China's demographic shift is particularly stark due to its one-child policy, which was in place for decades and contributed to the current imbalance between working age individuals and retirees. Public reaction. Reactions to the policy change have been mixed. Many people understand the necessity of raising the retirement age, but others are concerned about the impact on their personal lives and future plans. Lu, a 52-year-old Beijing resident, expressed support for the change, stating, "I view this as a good thing, because our society is getting older, and in developed countries, the retirement age is higher." Meanwhile, Li Bin, a 35-year-old event planner, expressed disappointment at losing 3 years of playtime, but acknowledged that the impact was less severe than expected. For women in white-collar jobs, the retirement age is being raised by only 3 years. Social media responses have also reflected anxiety, with many people voicing concerns about longer work lives and the challenges of balancing work and family. Interestingly, of the 13,000 comments on Xinhua's post announcing the policy, only a few dozen were visible, suggesting that many comments may have been censored, hinting at broader dissatisfaction that is being quietly managed by the authorities. Future implications. The long-term effects of raising the retirement age remain to be seen. While it is a necessary step to shore up the pension system and address demographic challenges, the policy could exacerbate current economic woes, including China's high youth unemployment rate and sluggish economy. In the short term, the extension of the working age could lead to fewer job openings for younger workers, increasing competition in an already tough job market. However, experts agree that delaying retirement is a necessary move to ensure China's economic and social stability. With fewer young workers entering the workforce and more people living longer, China's leadership is trying to balance the needs of its growing elderly population with the demands of maintaining economic growth. Despite the challenges ahead, the phased approach to raising the retirement age may help mitigate the immediate impact while allowing for a smoother transition toward a more sustainable pension system. Conclusion: China's decision to raise the retirement age marks a significant shift in its social and economic policies. As the country faces a growing elderly population, shrinking workforce, and increasing strain on its pension system, the move is both necessary and overdue. While the policy will be implemented gradually to soften the blow for current workers, it is a clear response to the nation's demographic crisis and aims to secure the future of social benefits for generations to come. Thanks for watching. Like, comment and subscribe for more.